So using external equity is more expensive for the business than using retained earnings, as can be seen from the previous example. So when would a business resort to external equity? That is the question. The answer is that they will resort to external equity when that is their last option left for them. So when they have exhausted all other options, they will uh, then issue new shares in the stock market. First, they will try to cover their expenses from the retained earnings of the business. You can calculate the retained earning break point. The formula is addition to retained earnings for the year divided by the equity fraction. So let's look at an example. Allied's addition to retained earning in 2009 is expected to be 66 million, and its target capital structure consists of 45% debt, 2% preferred, and 53% equity. So the addition to retained earnings for the year is 66, and the target capital structure for equity is 0.53. So if you solve this, we get an answer of 124.5 million. So this 124.5 million is the maximum project cost that the business can undertake without resorting to external equity. इसका ये मतलब है कि 124.5 मिलियन से ज़्यादा बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट बिजनेस नहीं कर सकता. अगर इससे ज़्यादा बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट करेगा and if it requires more capital for it, let's say वो 150 million का project करेगा, so either they will have to change their capital structure, the target capital structure, or they will have to issue external equity. How does that happen? If you multiply 1 to 4.5, so if the project is for 1 to 4.5 और इसका 53% इक्विटी के थ्रू फाइनेंसिंग होगी, तो जाहिर सी बात है कि 66 million will be the amount that will be raised through your equity, and 66 million is the amount that is the addition to retained earnings. So अगर 66 million से ज़्यादा का हो जाएगा तो उनको external equity के resort करना पड़ेगा. So the last thing is calculating the weighted average cost of capital. Allied's target capital structure calls for 45% debt, 2% preferred stock, and 53% common equity. Its before tax cost of debt is 10%. Its cost of preferred stock is 10.3%. Its common cost of common equity from retained earnings is 13.5%, and its marginal tax rate is 40%. This is your WACC formula where W stands for weight. So the W's stand for weight, and the D, the small d, stands for debt. So over here we're talking the weight of debt. Over here we're talking about the cost of debt. And this is 1 minus T, this is the tax rate. WT is the weight of preferred stock. The P over here stands for preferred stock. And this is the cost of preferred stock. WC is the cost of common equity. WC is the weight of common equity, and RS is the cost of common equity. So let's plug in the values. 0.45 is the weight of the debt, and 10% is the before tax cost of debt. So 1 minus 0.4, which is the marginal tax rate, gives you 0.6. Then on the other cost of preferred stock, you have 2% preferred stock. So 2% is the weight, and 10.3% is the cost of preferred stock. 0.53 is the cost of is the weight of common equity, and 13.5% is the cost of common equity. So 10.1% if the equity comes from retained earnings. So the WACC, the total cost of capital, is 10.1%.